if you need any more evidence that the Democrats are kind of like a ship without a rudder right now, you need only look at the behaviour of a couple of their experienced leaders, so to speak. So Hillary Clinton was the candidate, okay? Now, Elizabeth Warren, she's of the far left, another sort of elderly lady, if you want to put it that way, who's the speaker, the minority speaker in the Senate. Now, for the hearing to have the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, confirmed, right?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Well, this the best.
So Jeff Sessions confirmation.
Well,
keep going.
Confirmation, yeah. So Jeff Sessions has got a long history. Even was it the niece or the daughter of Martin Luther King came out and said what a great man he is, and the best that they can offer, the best defence was she carried on Elizabeth Warren and said he's disgusting, he's disgraceful, he's a racist. Now she was warned by Mitch McConnell, the Republican speaker, the leader in the Senate, to rein it in. You've got to behave yourself. You can't behave in this manner in this place.
Can't say that.
And she carried on regardless, and so he shut her up and said, "Okay, that's enough. You're breaking the rules." So, but what do we get out of it? Next, there's a hashtag. She resisted. And there are idiotic journalists, even down here, even being printed in the Australian, saying that this is now a rallying cry for feminists everywhere. She stood up to him. This is oppression. They're stopping our freedom of speech. This is sexism. This is what you're going to get with the Democrats, and this is probably, from what we've seen so far, this is all you're going to get. So if this is all they can offer, if this is all they can bring to the table, they've got Ice Cube's chance in hell of winning the election in 4 years' time, especially if people are working, especially if the economy's roaring. This is child's play. This is pathetic. And you've got Waters saying, we need to impeach Donald Trump because he's hugging Vladimir Putin because Putin wants to invade Korea. I mean, these people are stark raving mad. And I'm sorry. I don't want to sound sexist or ageist, but this is a collection of old, shrieking women who are stuck in the 60s, wedded to a neo-Marxist ideology that's just not relevant anymore. Their own supporters, their own voters are leaving them in droves. So he might get the biggest Democrat vote in 4 years' time, Donald Trump, if they don't improve. If they must be able, either they're so detached and so stupid that they can't see what they're doing to their own party, or they don't care and they just want to hang on to power. It's got to be one or the other. I can't see any other way.
Did you hear? It's the latter of what you just said. It's just that clinging to power.
Clinging to power.
That's what I sort of
Nancy Pelosi and Waters and Elizabeth Warren. If the Democrats are going to have any future and any chance in 4 years' time, they've already lost over 1,000 elected seats in all levels of government over the last 8 years. How many more hundreds do they have to lose before these people get it through their heads what they're doing to the Democrat?